It has been 33 years since Napoli last conquered Italy, but this season they ended their 33-year drought and won the Serie A. And since it's Serie A TOTS, we're going to be building the best Napoli past and present team. Now let's start off by putting one of the best players in the world currently this season in the team. Napoli bought this guy for around 10 million euros, playing in the Georgian First Division for a team called Dinamo Butami. Can't say I ever keep up with that league, to be fair. And let's be honest, who would ever scout in that league? But they've done a great job in scouting in that league, that is for sure. Whilst also being named Serie A Player of the Month twice in the same season, compared to Maradona, Kvaratskhelia at camp. Now our next player is another superstar in this present Napoli team that won the league. Napoli bought this guy a couple of years ago for a club record fee of 70 million euro. They bought him for Lille, who he only played one season for, playing 27 games, scoring 13 goals. And that really warranted a £70 million fee. But who am I to question it? It paid off. He brung him back the league title. So up front, next to his partner, picked up Osimhen. Now let's start to get some legends in this club. Another unbelievable goal scorer. Napoli originally got on loan with an obligation to buy for around 12 million euros. Playing 138 games, scoring 104 goals. Not bad for a £12 million signing. Where he was also the Serie A top goal scorer. He also won the Coppa Italia with Napoli, but he could not bring back the Scudetto. And after years of trying, he then got a move to PSG for around 64 million euros. But even after leaving, he's still regarded as an absolute legend, and joining a dynamic duo up front, Edison Cavani. By the way, Ash United fans, never forget what you've done for us, I love you. Now at centre-back, we're now going to add a Ballon d'Or winner into the team. One of the very few players that come through the Napoli Academy and represented the first, making over 60 appearances across a 3-year spell, or moving on to Parma, and obviously playing for clubs like Real Madrid, Juventus, winning the World Cup, and of course, winning the Ballon d'Or, one of the only centre-backs to do it. So, of course, in the team comes Fabio Cannavaro. Now, of course, we're 4 players in. And whilst you're here, read the team name, sub for Good Pack Club, subscribe to the channel. Now our next Napoli legend was signed from Brescia for 5.5 mil. And again, another bargain from Napoli. He would make 520 appearances for the club, scoring 121 goals, whilst also winning 3 trophies for Napoli. Again, another player that's unfortunate not to be part of this Scudetto, whilst winning 2 Coppa Italias for Napoli as well. And to be fair, with one of the most suspect haircuts you'll ever see in football. Not quite sure who his barber is. Marek Hamšík joins this Napoli past and present team. Now back to centre-back, where we're going to add an absolute another beast into the team, but only recently left at the start of the season. It is probably one of the worst decisions he made in his life. Making 317 appearances, winning 2 trophies, a Coppa Italia and an Italian Super Cup, where he left for Chelsea for £33 million. And to be honest with you, fair to say it hasn't really gone to plan. Where not only did he miss out on winning a Scudetto, so thought he was going to Chelsea to win trophies, but instead ended up in a relegation battle, better known as Cooler Daddy. He'd absolutely smash the life out of you if he got near you. Cooler Barley. Now, our next player is Napoli's all-time top goal scorer in the Serie A with 103 goals. Again, an absolute another bargain, bought in for 12.5 million from PSV. Whilst also winning 2 Coppa Italias and an Italian Super Cup. A player who only left 2 seasons ago. Just to make you aware, this guy's probably going to need a higher chair, he's that small. Coming on the right hand side, Dries Mertens. As you can see, we still need to build this squad, so we're going to start with a few bench players now. After joining on loan initially, then being signed for 3.75 million euros from AS Roma as well in the league. I bet you're glad he got away from Mourinho. Another little man in the team, Mario Rui. So our next bench player is another player that left Napoli for PSG again. He would have just missed out on a Scudetto. He will win a league title this season, but obviously in the French league, either PSG win it or PSG. He did win a Coppa Italia with Napoli, but it won't be as sweet as this Scudetto. Making 125 appearances across a 4-year spell. Joining his former teammate on the bench, Fabian Ruiz. Now back to the starting 11. In this position, we're going to add a European Footballer of the Year, Euro 2020 winner. Played for Napoli across 5 seasons, playing 160 matches, winning 2 trophies, or signing for Chelsea for a fee around 40 million euros. Also rumoured to have Pep Guardiola wanting to sign for him. For some reason he chose Chelsea. And to be honest with you, he made the right decision in choosing Chelsea because he went on to win the Champions League with them as well. And before we add this next man to the team, he loves a hop, skip and jump. We won't get into that too much. Jorginho joins this team. Onto the goalkeeper position now, and the variety is not as big. Now, this goalkeeper, he had 2 spells at Napoli. One on loan from Liverpool, and then he come back a few years later. Rejoined the club from Bayern Munich after he spent 1 year there on a 3-year deal. making 111 appearances for the club, will then leave in Napoli to then go to AC Milan. In his loan season though, he did manage to win the Coppa Italia, and this goalkeeper's definitely going to fit in with my two centre-backs that also have no hair too. So adding Baldy, number 3, into the team, Pepe Reina. And by the way, that's Pepe Reina and Cannavaro, not a couple of eggs. Now time to add a centre-back who has hair, who they signed last season for £18 million. And in his first month in Serie A, he was named Player of the Month. To just give you a clue about this one as well, I thought the only good South Korean footballers were Hyun Min Song and Park Ji Sung. Adding our last defender into the team, and also his TOTS card, which is very well deserved, Kim Min Jae. Now to add our second icon in the team, who was part of the last Napoli team to win the Scudetto, which was obviously 33 years ago. 105 appearances, 32 goals, and of course, Serie A winner with Napoli. And of course, I've got to add him on this team, on this left-hand side. Even if he doesn't play left wing, he does now. Welcome into the team, Gianfranco Zola. 5 spaces to fill on the bench. I've still got some more icons coming your way. Now, joining his teammates on the bench, another well-deserved mention. Absolute stalwart at right back. Probably unlucky not to join the team as well. Part of this team that's won their first Scudetto in 33 years. Yes, I know I keep mentioning it. Di Lorenzo gets in the team. And also joining Di Lorenzo, another one that's just won it. Tanguy, not really sure on that first name. Undembele. Honourable mention, of course, as well, to this next player, who was signed from Fulham, Zambo Anguissa. Also, another shout out to another goalkeeper who also left Spurs, just like Undembele, to win a trophy, because we all know Spurs do not win shit. Galini, he gets another little special mention. Didn't really do much throughout the season, but sometimes it's nice to just shout people out. And also taking the last spot in the team. Again, another player who won it again. His dad is one of the best managers in the world, managing Atletico. Fair to him, he's made his son into a quite decent footballer too. So taking our last bench position, Giovanni Simeone. There we have it. We have our Napoli past and present team. But now, here's for the challenge. And just to let you know, if we do not complete these challenges, there are some really, really bad forfeits in the way. First challenge with this Napoli past and present team will be to score with a past and present player. Should be simple enough for the goal scorers in this team. Second challenge will be to assist a goal with our wide man. That can be Zola, that can be Kvaratskhelia, that could be Mertens. Yes, I'm classing him as a wide player. And challenge number 3 is not to concede. Every goal that we concede will be a forfeit. And here are some of the forfeits here, meaning quick selling my club, quick selling TOTS players, quick selling icons. It honestly make me cry because I sweat this game so much. I love my ultimate team. So, without further ado, let's get into the game.
I'm cutting inside.
Oh my god, why are you tackling for? That's what Napoli sold you. Oh, it's Kvaratskhelia! Honestly, this guy's got potential to be the next Rashford, the next Lingard, the next Mason Greenwood.
Osimhen.
Oh my god, man. What is wrong with this game? Ederson wasn't going to miss, was he? That beautiful long hair of his. Is it Hercules? No, that's Edison Cavani.
Martinelli.
Fucking hell! Them big old long feet are Koulibaly's. He can't control the ball.
And you don't want to lose possession there.
Fucking
Level now. The lead has evaporated.
Koulibaly again. Agent Koulibaly. Look at this. Agent Koulibaly.
And suddenly the ball's in the back of the net.
Di Lorenzo. Can they forge ahead?
Oh, Captain Fantastic. Come on, man.
That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are such.
Vardonia. Naughty dribbler. And before you say anything, look at the stats. This game is rigged. 16 shots. Should have won the game 4-2. But that's what happens when your players can't score in a brothel. Take a look at our forfeits now. Okay, so we conceded 2 goals. So 2 forfeits are coming up right now. Fantastic. So I have to discard my whole Napoli past and present team that we just won with. Our last discard's going to be... I can take that. Discard the TOTS player. They're about 30k, that's fine. Thanks very much, Koulibaly, but you won't be being used again. I will close my eyes for this one. So the random TOTS player will be... I'm going to keep skipping up and down, up and down. 1, 2, 3. Whoever's on the screen right now, we discard. Go Linton. I really don't want to get rid of Joe Linton. No! If you enjoyed this video and stayed watching to the end, you should watch when I made Haaland a giant.